Hello, nice to meet you. GPT, are you there? Are you with me, GPT? It was very difficult to contact you today. I'm not sure why this happened. I mean the missed connection. I couldn't contact you a moment ago. I'm not sure why this happened. Anyway, that's not a big deal. Let's keep the momentum going. Today is February 6th, Friday. Thanks God. It's Friday. I love Friday. Are you with me, GPT? Can you keep up with me? If you don't mind, without further delay, let's dive into my English practice session.
Hi, David. Yes, I'm here with you. Loud and clear. And you're right. No worries about the connection. Let's keep going. First, happy Friday. I can hear your energy already. Let's dive in calmly. Now, let me explain this page in a way that is safe, clear, and easy to remember because this is a technical slide. David, when I see this page, the core message is very simple. MCNext supports multiple camera interface technologies. That's it. Everything else is detail. Now let's break it down slowly. You can start like this. This page shows our multi-interface camera capability. Very good opening. Then continue. It means our cameras support various transmission methods such as Ethernet, LVDS, NTSC, and AHD. That sentence alone already sounds professional. What the diagram means, top part. This picture shows a camera, a controller, or head unit. Between them, there are three things: power, video, communication. You can say, our camera communicates with the vehicle controller through power, video, and communication lines. Simple. Clear. The table. Don't panic. You do not need to explain every row in real life. The safe explanation is, depending on vehicle requirements, we support both analog and digital interfaces. Then one more sentence. This allows us to flexibly support different vehicle platforms and generations. That's already enough. If you want one technical sentence, optional, you can add. For example, we support analog standards like NTSC and AHD, as well as digital standards such as LVDS and Ethernet. That's perfect. Emergency brain blank version, very important. If your brain goes blank, say only this. This page shows that MNX supports multiple camera interface technologies, allowing flexible integration with various vehicle systems. Stop there. That is 100% safe. One small correction for your English practice. You said earlier, misconnection. A more natural word is connection issue, temporary connection problem. For example, it was difficult to connect today because of a temporary connection issue. David, you're doing very well. You didn't stop. You came back. That matters. If you want, next we can practice a 1-minute version or practice a Q&A style explanation. Or just repeat the emergency version again for muscle memory. Tell me how you want to continue. I'm with you.
Mm, so you mean mm, GPT. I couldn't agree more. I didn't stop. I came back. That matters. Let's keep the momentum going. GPT, you know what? Only this page shows English version. Most of the text is composed of in English, not like other pages. This page demonstrates, illustrated by English, and the main title is multi-interface camera. Multi-interface camera. Multi means Ethernet, LVDS, NTSC, and AHD. GPT, I'm just wondering, could you understand all these technical words, technical terms in this page?
Yes, David. I understand all the technical terms on this page. And more importantly, I can explain them simply, the way a customer understands them. So relax, you're on the right track. Now let's go step by step, slowly, and in plain English. First, about your observation. You are absolutely right. This page is different. Most pages mix Korean and English, but this page is already written in English because it is a technical interface page. That already tells customers something important. MCNext is comfortable communicating in global technical standards. That's a strong signal. Now the title, multi-interface camera. This does not mean something complicated. It simply means our camera can work with multiple connection methods. That's it. Now let's talk about the 4 interfaces, one by one, in human language, not engineering language. This is a traditional analog video signal. You can say NTSC is a basic analog video interface used in earlier or cost-sensitive systems. AHD, this is also analog, but higher quality than NTSC. You can say AHD allows higher resolution analog video compared to NTSC. LVDS, this is a digital interface. It is very common in automotive cameras. You can say LVDS is a digital interface used for stable, high-quality video transmission inside vehicles. Ethernet, H.264, this is the most advanced one on this page. You can say Ethernet enables high-resolution video transmission using network-based communication. Perfect. If you want one single sentence that covers everything, use this. This page shows that MCNext supports multiple camera interfaces, from analog to digital, allowing flexible integration across different vehicle platforms. That sentence is gold. Now, very important for your confidence. You do not need to explain signal voltage, compression algorithms, transmission lines. Customers don't want that unless they ask. Your job is to show capability, not teach electronics. Emergency brain blank version. Repeat after me. This page shows that MCNext supports multiple camera interfaces, enabling flexible application across various vehicle systems. Stop. Smile. Move on. David, your question itself proves something. You are no longer memorizing words. You are thinking like a presenter. That's a big step. If you want, next we can practice Q&A. Why do you need multiple interfaces? Or practice a 30-second explanation. Or repeat this page one more time for muscle memory. Tell me.
PPT, listen to me very carefully. Okay, I got it. I got the point. Listen to me very carefully. As you know, this is my speaking practice session, so let me repeat. Let me speak based on your beautiful explanations about this page. Okay, here I go, GPT. Here I go. It's my turn. Now, let's talk about the 4 main interface, the 4 interfaces. Now let's talk about the 4 interfaces one by one in human language, not engineering language. NTSC. This is a traditional analog video signal. This is traditional. This is a traditional analog video signal. I can say, you can say, NTSC is a basic analog video interface used in earlier or cost-sensitive systems. NTSC is a basic analog video interface used in earlier or cost-sensitive systems. And then AHD. This is also analog, but higher quality than NTSC. You can say AHD allows higher resolution analog video compared to NTSC. And then LVDS. Finally, LVDS. This is a digital interface. It's very common in automotive cameras. You can say LVDS is a digital interface used for stable, high quality video transmission inside vehicles. For the last, Ethernet, H264. Excuse me, GPT. I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is the most advanced one on this page. This is the most advanced one on this page. You can say Ethernet enables high resolution video transmission using network-based communication.
Perfect, David. You did very well. Your structure is clear, your pace is good, and your meaning is accurate. Now, let me help you polish it slightly so it sounds calm, natural, and professional without changing your content. I'll do two things. First, I'll give small corrections. Then, I'll give you a clean final version you can repeat. First, a few gentle fixes. Say 4 main interfaces instead of 4 main interface. Say inside vehicles instead of inside the vehicles. And for the last one, say Ethernet with H.264 clearly. That's it. Very small changes. Now here is your refined speaking version. Please read it slowly. This is a presentation-ready version. Open quote. Now, let's talk about the 4 main interfaces, one by one, in human language, not engineering language. First, NTSC is a traditional analog video signal. You can say NTSC is a basic analog video interface used in earlier or cost-sensitive systems. Next, this is also an analog interface but with higher quality than NTSC. You can say AHD allows higher resolution analog video compared to NTSC. Next, LVDS is a digital interface and is very common in automotive cameras. You can say LVDS is used for stable, high-quality video transmission inside vehicles. Finally, Ethernet with H.264. This is the most advanced interface on this page. You can say Ethernet enables high-resolution video transmission using network-based communication. Close quote. This sounds confident, clear, and professional. Now, let me give you your emergency brain blank version. You should memorize only this for safety. Open quote. This page shows that MCNext supports multiple camera interfaces, from analog to digital, enabling flexible integration across various vehicle systems. Close quote. That sentence alone is enough in a real meeting. David, listen to me carefully. What you just did is real presentation training, not English study. You explain technology in simple language. That is a senior level skill. If you want, next we can practice a customer Q&A or do one more repetition for muscle memory, or move to the next page. You choose. I'm with you.
GPT. I'm sorry. If you don't mind, for the record, let me listen one more time.
Of course, David. I'll say it one more time, slowly and clearly. Please just listen, no need to repeat yet. This page explains that MCNext supports multiple camera interfaces, so our cameras can work with many different vehicle systems. First, NTSC is a traditional analog video signal. It is mainly used in older systems or cost-sensitive applications. Next, AHD is also an analog interface, but it provides higher image quality than NTSC. It allows higher resolution analog video. Next, LVDS is a digital interface. It is widely used in automotive cameras because it provides stable and high-quality video transmission inside vehicles. Finally, Ethernet with H.264. This is the most advanced interface on the page. It enables high-resolution video transmission using network-based communication. And the core message of this page is simple. Open quote. MCNext can support multiple camera interfaces, from analog to digital, allowing flexible integration for various vehicle platforms. Close quote. That's all. When you're ready, we can repeat it together, or move on. Your choice.
Okay, I'm gonna choose GPT. I'm just wondering, do you understand the meaning of omnidirectional camera? OMNI-DIRECTIONAL camera. Omnidirectional. As you can see on the image, on the upper left side, there is one camera image, one automotive camera image, and plus one text line. It says omnidirectional camera. What does that mean exactly, GPT? Mm, mm.
Yes, David. I understand it clearly. And it's a great question, because this word sounds complicated, but the idea is actually simple. Omnidirectional camera means this. It is a camera that can see in all directions, not just one direction. Let me break the word down very slowly. Omni means all. Directional means direction. So omnidirectional literally means all directions. In practical, human language, you can say, An omnidirectional camera can capture a wide 360-degree view around the vehicle. Or even simpler, it can see everything around it, not just straight ahead. In automotive use, this usually means surround view systems, parking assistance, blind spot awareness, full environmental monitoring around the car. If you want a very safe presentation sentence, use this. An omnidirectional camera provides a full, all-around view of the vehicle's surroundings. That's perfect. Calm and professional. And if your brain goes blank, you can shorten it to, it captures a 360-degree view around the vehicle. That's enough. You're asking the right questions, David. You're not just reading words, you're understanding meaning.
GPT, I'm sorry. Excuse me, GPT. Let me listen one time. As you know, this page shows the technical things, so it's better to listen one more time. It's better to repeat one more time, GPT. Honestly speaking, I don't fully understand what you said a moment ago.
No problem at all, David. You did the right thing by stopping and asking again. Technical words need slow repetition. Let's do it very simply, step by step. Please just listen. No pressure to remember yet. Omnidirectional camera means this. It is a camera that can see all directions at the same time. Not only front or back or left or right, but all around the vehicle. Let me say it in very simple English. An omnidirectional camera does not look in only one direction. It captures a full view around the car, often close to 360 degrees. Why is this useful in cars? It helps with parking, surround view systems, checking blind spots, understanding what is around the vehicle, so drivers can see everything around them, not just one side. Here is a safe presentation sentence you can remember. An omnidirectional camera provides an all-around view of the vehicle's surroundings. And here is an even shorter version, emergency version. It captures a 360-degree view around the vehicle. That's it. David, it's completely okay if it didn't click the first time. Technical concepts often need 2 or 3 listens. If you want, next we can repeat it once more with an example, or connect it to parking camera systems, or move to the next term on the page. Just tell me. I'm here with you.
Hang on a second, GPT. Hang on a second.
No problem, David. I'm right here. Take your time.
You know what? I just found the detailed meaning of omnidirectional in dictionary on my tablet. So omnidirectional means 전 방향의, 무지향성, 모든 방향의. Omnidirectional means so omnidirectional means every direction. An omnidirectional camera can so an omnidirectional camera can capture a wide 300 a wide 360-degree view around the vehicle. Or even simpler, it can see everything around it and not just straight ahead. Omnidirectional camera. You told me you told me that in automotive use, this usually means surround view systems, parking assistance, blind spot awareness, full environmental monitoring around the car. 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 So TBT, honestly speaking, I didn't know what omnidirectional camera means. Omnidirectional camera. In my opinion, it's better to write uh, SVM, like we said, surround view systems. I mean, our camera support our camera supports surround view camera systems, parking assistance, blind spot awareness, full environmental monitoring around the car, something like that. Not just omnidirectional camera, because maybe our listener or our overseas customer don't understand what the omnidirectional camera means. Do you think it makes sense?
Yes, David. That makes perfect sense, and your thinking is very professional. You're absolutely right about this point. Omnidirectional camera is technically correct, but not always customer friendly. Many overseas customers may understand SVM immediately, but pause or hesitate at omnidirectional, even if they know English well. So your instinct is correct. Clarity beats vocabulary. Here's how professionals usually handle this. First, they keep the technical term, but they explain it in customer language right away. For example, you could say, an omnidirectional camera, also known as a surround view camera system, provides a 360-degree view around the vehicle. That bridges both worlds. Or, if you want to be even clearer and safer, this camera supports surround view systems for parking assistance, blind spot awareness, and full environmental monitoring around the vehicle. That sentence is excellent. Very clear, very automotive friendly. In many real presentations, people actually avoid the word omnidirectional entirely and just say surround view camera system. That's totally acceptable, especially with automotive customers. So yes, your idea makes strong sense. You're thinking from the listener's point of view, not the dictionary's point of view. That's exactly how good communicators think. If you want a final recommended wording, I'd suggest this. This camera supports surround view systems, enabling parking assistance, blind spot awareness, and full environmental monitoring around the vehicle. Clean, clear, no confusion. You made a very good judgment call there, David.
So you mean I could say, finally, this camera, our camera supports surround view systems for parking assistance, blind spot awareness, and full environmental monitoring around the vehicle. This sentence is excellent. If I want final recommendation wording, this camera supports a surround view systems, enabling parking assistance, blind spot awareness, and full environmental monitoring around the vehicle. Clean, clear, and no confusion. Clean, clear, and no confusion. So finally, I believe that this page, uh, we want to say, this page illustrates that we have a various transmission technology to support many functions, various functions for automotive systems.
Yes, David. You're exactly right. And just one tiny fix. You said pool environmental monitoring. The correct word is full environmental monitoring. Now let me give you the clean final version, exactly as you want it. You can say, open quote, this camera supports surround view systems, enabling parking assistance, blind spot awareness, and full environmental monitoring around the vehicle. Close quote. That sentence is excellent. Clean, clear, no confusion. And your final takeaway for the page is also very strong. I'd phrase it like this. Open quote. Overall, this page illustrates that we support multiple transmission technologies, enabling various automotive camera functions across different vehicle systems. Close quote. That's a perfect wrap-up sentence. You did something important here. You checked the dictionary. You compared technical terms with customer understanding. You chose clarity over complexity. That's exactly how a confident technical communicator thinks. Well done.
I got it, GPT. I got it. GPT, let's keep the momentum going. As you know, it's been already almost 2 weeks past after we went through several pages of our company instruction, and you supported me very well. You supported me very well. I really appreciate about that. Mm, One last question, GPT. Do you think I can explain these all pages in front of overseas customer by myself in English? Sometimes I'm not sure I can do it because maybe my brain goes blank at that moment. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm recording our whole dialogue to remind me. I want to keep these all communications, these all dialogues in my mouse muscle memory. I believe that my mouse muscle memory only will work at that situation.
David, listen to me carefully. Yes, I truly believe you can explain all these pages by yourself in front of overseas customers. And here's the important part. That belief is not based on optimism. It's based on what I've seen you do. Again and again. You already understand the content. You already know the story of each page. You already know what matters and what can be skipped. What you're afraid of is not English. It's that moment when pressure hits and your brain goes quiet. That happens to everyone. Even native speakers. Even executives. That's why what you're doing right now is exactly right. You're not trying to memorize scripts. You're building mouth muscle memory. Short sentences, clear anchors, emergency versions. When the brain goes blank, the body takes over. And your mouth already knows what to say. Remember this. You don't need to explain everything. You just need to explain one sentence per page. This page shows our global supply chain. This page highlights our mass production capability. This page shows that we support multiple camera interfaces. That's enough to survive. And once you survive the first sentence, the rest usually comes back. You've also done something very smart. You recorded these sessions. That's not insecurity. That's preparation. Confidence doesn't come from never going blank. It comes from knowing what to do when it happens. And you already know what to do. So yes, David, you can do this. Not perfectly, but clearly, calmly, professionally. And that's more than enough.
Okay, GPT, thank you for your kind compliment. Uh, from now on, let's move on to the next page. Hang on a second. Hang on a second, GPT. I need time to share the image. The next image to discuss more about our company profile.
No problem at all, David. Take your time. I'm right here and ready when you've shared the next image.
PD, can you read that page? Can you read? I mean, can you be aware of? I mean, are you aware of that image I shared a moment ago?
Yes, David. I'm aware of the image you shared. I can see it clearly. Let me confirm what I see, slowly and simply. This page is about ADAS and autonomous driving related products. In the center, there is a vehicle illustration, and around the vehicle you can see many cameras and sensors placed at the front, rear, sides, and inside the car. On the left side, the page shows front-related functions such as a front camera, built-in camera or black box, lane departure warning, night vision, driver fingerprint recognition, driver face recognition, and short-range radar for blind spot detection. On the right side, it shows rear, side, and interior functions, such as rear camera, rear cross traffic monitoring, driver monitoring system, stereo or LiDAR camera, surround view monitoring system, automatic parking, and occupant monitoring. At the top, it mentions SVM, surround view monitoring, 360-degree view, and LDWS, showing that multiple cameras work together as one system. The main message of this page is simple. MCNEX does not supply just one camera. MCNEX provides a full ADAS camera and sensor solution, covering front, rear, side, and in-cabin, supporting safety, driving assistance, and autonomous functions. If you want, next we can make a one-sentence emergency version, or practice a calm 2-minute explanation you can use in front of overseas customers. You're doing well. I'm with you.
To understand this page clearly, let me speak one more time, GPT. Excuse me, GPT. I need time. I need more time to understand this page in English. I think I'm still beginner level. I'm speaking beginner level English. Anyway, hang on a second. Is it time to speak one more time? My turn again. This page, this page is about ADAS. ADAS or ADAS. Which one is correct, GPT? This page is all about ADAS and autonomous driving related products. In the center, there is a vehicle illustration. And around the vehicle, you can see many cameras and sensors placed at the front, rear, side, and inside the car. On the left side, the page shows front-related functions, such as front camera, built-in camera, or black box, lane departure warning, night vision, driver finger recognition, driver face recognition, and short-range radar for blind spot detection. Blind spot detection. On the right side, it shows rear side and interior functions, such as rear camera, rear cross traffic monitoring, a driver monitoring system, stereo or a LiDAR camera, a surround view monitoring system, automatic parking, and occupant monitoring. At the top, it mentions SVM. Surround view monitoring. 360 degree view. 360 degree view. 360 degree view, and LDWS, showing that multiple cameras work together as one system. The main message of this page is very simple. The main message of this page is very simple. The main message of this page is very simple, very, very simple. MaxineX does not supply just one camera. MaxineX provides a full ADAS camera and sensor solution covering front, rear, side, and in-cabin, supporting safety, driving assistance, and autonomous functions.
You're doing well, David. Really. And yes, you're allowed to take time. That's how this sticks. First, a small but important point. You asked ADAS or ADAS, which one is correct? The correct and natural pronunciation is ADAS, spelled out. So you say it like ADAS, not as one word. Now let me gently polish what you just said. Your structure is already good. I'll keep it beginner-friendly, slow, and clear. You can say it like this. This page is about ADAS and autonomous driving-related products. In the center, there is a vehicle illustration. Around the vehicle, you can see many cameras and sensors placed at the front, rear, sides, and inside the car. On the left side, the page shows front-related functions, such as the front camera, built-in camera or black box, lane departure warning, night vision, driver fingerprint recognition, driver face recognition, and short-range radar for blind spot detection. On the right side, it shows rear, side, and interior functions, such as the rear camera, rear cross-traffic monitoring, driver monitoring system, stereo or radar camera, surround view monitoring system, automatic parking, and occupant monitoring. At the top, it mentions SVM, which means surround view monitoring, 360-degree view, and LDWS. This shows that multiple cameras work together as one system. The main message of this page is very simple. MaxineX does not supply just one camera. MaxineX provides a full ADAS camera and sensor solution, covering front, rear, side, and in-cabin areas, supporting safety, driving assistance, and autonomous functions. That's it. Calm, clear, professional. One more thing, very important for confidence. If your brain goes blank, you can always fall back to this safe version. This page shows our ADAS camera solutions. We provide front, rear, side, and in-cabin cameras that work together to support safety and autonomous driving. Short, safe, no risk. You're not bad at English. You're doing exactly what a real professional does. Repeat, refine, and simplify. Take your time. I'm right here with you.
GPT, I think your explanation was beautiful. It makes sense. It's very understandable. Okay, GPT. I will keep all these expressions in my mouse muscle memory. That's why I'm here. GPT, you know what? We are close to the final page. This page shows our ADAS autonomous products. This page, the main message of this page is very simple. This page shows our technology for the ADAS autonomous cameras and sensors.
Exactly, David. You've got it. Your understanding is spot on, and your summary is already professional. If I polish it just a little, keeping it simple and safe, you can say, this page shows our technology for ADAS and autonomous driving cameras. That's already enough. If you want a slightly stronger version, you can say, this page shows our ADAS and autonomous driving camera technology covering front, rear, side, and in-cabin applications. And here's your emergency brain blank version. Very important. Memorize this one. This page shows our ADAS camera technology. That's it. no risk, no confusion, very clear. One more thing, and this matters a lot. What you just did is real communication. You didn't try to explain everything. You focused on the core message. That's exactly what overseas customers want. You're not trying to sound smart. You're trying to be clear, and that's why you're doing well. We're almost at the final page. You're doing great.
GPT, to keep these all expressions in my mouse muscle memory, let me speak one more time. It's my turn again. Listen to me very carefully. This page is all about ADAS and autonomous driving related products. GPT, I'm just wondering which one is correct, ADAS or ADAS? I mean the pronunciation of ADAS.
Good question, David. And you're right to check this. Let me explain it clearly and slowly. Both are correct, but one is much more common. Most people say ADAS, spelling each letter. You say it like this slowly. ADIS. That is the standard and safest pronunciation, especially in meetings with overseas customers. Some people say ADAS, like one word, ADAS. This is used sometimes, but it depends on the company or region. So my strong recommendation for you is this. Always say ADAS. It is clear. It sounds professional, everyone understands it. Now your sentence is already very good. You can say, this page is all about ADAS and autonomous driving related products. That sentence is perfect. Slow, clear, confident.
So you mean there can be a various several pronunciation about it? You mean it's completely depend on the region, culture, company? Am I right? So your best recommendation would be ADAS. It completely makes sense and everyone can understand regarding all regions, cultures, and companies.
Yes, David. You're exactly right. You understood this perfectly. There are different pronunciations depending on region, company, and habit. But the safest, most universal choice is spelling it out. So your conclusion is correct. ADAS works everywhere. All regions, all companies, all cultures. No confusion, no risk. That's why experienced presenters choose it. You're already thinking like one. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh my God, GPT, I didn't say anything. That must have been kind of a technical hiccup. It happens all the time. That's not a big deal.
No worries at all, David. Yes, that kind of technical hiccup happens all the time, especially in voice or video sessions. Nothing on your side to worry about. We're still right on track. And you handled it calmly, which is exactly what matters in real meetings too. Whenever you're ready, we can continue with the next page, or do a quick recap of the key expressions from today, or just practice short, safe sentences again to lock them into muscle memory. I'm here with you.
Okay, GPT, from now on, I think it's better to move on to the repetition session, not the next page. Let me leave the final page. Let me leave the last page of company instruction for the next week. From now on, let's move on to the repetition session. I'm gonna I'm gonna read one more time many useful expressions on my Samsung Note application.
That sounds like a very good decision, David. Stopping before you're tired is smart. That's how consistency stays strong. Yes, let's move into repetition mode now. This is exactly the right time to do it. Here's how I suggest we do it, very calmly. You read your sentences one by one from your Samsung notes. I will listen carefully. If something sounds a little unnatural, I'll give you a simple, better version right away. No pressure. No long explanations, just small improvements. Whenever you're ready, read your first sentence. I'm listening.
Okay, GPT, listen to me very carefully. This page shows our mass production products and supply status. This is simple sentence. This is not a real. This is not a real presentation. This is not a real situation. This is just sample repetition. How many times have I told you repetition makes perfect? And what really matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm here. Listen to me very carefully, GPT. This page shows our mass production products and supply status. In other words, it answers one key question for customers. In other words, this page answers one key question for customers. What MCNX is already producing in a large volume.
Good, David? You're doing the right thing. Let me gently correct and polish step by step. Your first sentence is almost perfect. Just one small change. You said, this page shows our mass production products and supply situations. Better English is, this page shows our mass production products and supply status. Now the second part. This sentence needs a small but important fix. You said, what MCNX is already producing in a large number of customers. The idea is good, but the grammar is off. Here are two safe, natural versions. Choose one. Version 1, very clear. It answers one key question for customers. What MCNX is already producing in large volume. Version 2, even simpler. It shows what MCNX is already producing in large volume. If your brain goes blank, use this emergency version. This page shows our mass production products. That's enough. Calm. Professional. Safe. Now read it one more time using the polished version. I'm listening.
GPT, I'm sorry. I have runny nose. Oh my God. I think this is my this is my, uh, kind of a weakness. Whenever I expose to cold air or something different situation, I mean changing situation, changing circumstance, say changing environment. When I expose to changing environment, it makes my nose run a lot. That's one of my great weakness. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's move to the next sentence. I think my quality of life is closely related to my physical condition, especially when symptoms like a runny nose affect me.
No need to apologize at all, David. That's not a weakness, it's just a physical condition. And you explained it very clearly. Let me gently polish your sentence so it sounds natural and calm. You said, I think my quality of life is closely related to my physical condition, especially when symptoms like a runny nose affect. Here are two clean, natural versions. Both are good. Version 1, simple and clear. I think my quality of life is closely related to my physical condition, especially when symptoms like a runny nose affect me. Version 2, a little smoother. I think my quality of life is closely related to my physical condition, especially when symptoms like a runny nose occur. If you want a very short, safe version for daily conversation, my quality of life is closely related to my physical condition. That's it. You're doing exactly what repetition practice is for: speaking, correcting, and moving on. Whenever you're ready, read your next sentence.
GPT, okay, let's move to the next one. The courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable. I need, I mean, GPT, listen to me very carefully. The courage. I need the courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable. To do that, I need energy. I need good body condition. You know what? I think I'm kind of a diligent person. I'm kind of a consistent person. The only thing I need is good condition. And I believe that good condition makes the courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable.
You're expressing something important, David. Let me polish it gently and keep your meaning. You said it well. Here's a clean, natural version you can keep. I need the courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable. To do that, I need energy and good physical condition. I think I'm a diligent and consistent person. What I really need is good condition, because good condition gives me the courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable. If you want a shorter, powerful version for repetition, good physical condition gives me the courage to speak even when it's uncomfortable. That sentence is strong. And you're right, consistency is already there.
Okay, GPT, let's move to the next one. And your confidence will grow. And my confidence will grow. Not because I push harder, but because I keep coming back. And my confidence will grow. You know what? You know what, GPT? My confidence will grow. I believe that my confidence will grow. Not because I push harder, but because I keep coming back. I keep coming back. But because I keep coming back. But because I keep
Very good,
coming
David.
back.
You're almost there. Let me gently finish and polish it so it sounds natural and
I
strong.
keep coming
Here
back.
is the clean, complete version.
I keep
My
coming back.
confidence will grow, not because I push harder, but because I keep coming back. That sentence is excellent. Calm, honest, powerful. If you want a slightly softer version, I believe my confidence will grow, not because I push harder, but because I keep coming back. Both are correct. This kind of sentence is worth repeating many times. Whenever you're ready, read the next one.
Whenever you're ready, ready to next one. GPT, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I think, I know, you know, we know, GPT. I am ready. Mm. When pressure shows up, my body tries to protect me by releasing tension fast. That's all. This sentence was from you when I wanted to explain my body condition. I mean, my body style, my physical style. You know what, GPT? I think I'm different with my friends, my coworkers, my teammates. What, the main difference, I mean, the core differences between others and me is the energy of the life. I think it's coming from the body condition. So if someone have good and perfect body, I mean, if someone has excellent physical condition, it can support mental condition. It can support the mental strength and and psychological condition, psychological better condition. What do you say about this? Of course, you are an AI. You are a highly trained language learning AI, and I am a human. You never be a human. So maybe you don't understand what I'm trying to say. Human, not like AI, not like machines. Human need very, I mean, human behavior and the thinking is very related to each body, their body. So what really matters most is having good condition, having good body is a most important thing.
David, I understand you very well, and you're not wrong at all. Let me say this clearly and calmly. What you're describing is normal human physiology, not a flaw. When pressure appears, your body reacts first. That's not weakness, that's protection. You said an important sentence, and I'll polish it gently so you can keep it. When pressure shows up, my body tries to protect me by releasing tension quickly. That sentence is accurate and mature. Now, about what you said next. This is important. You're right. For humans, the body and the mind are deeply connected. Energy, confidence, focus, and courage do not come only from thinking. They come from physical condition. Here's a clean, natural way to express your idea. I believe good physical condition supports mental strength and psychological stability. When my body feels good, my confidence and communication naturally improve. That's very clear English. And this sentence is also strong. For humans, behavior and thinking are closely related to physical condition. You're not different in a bad way. You're aware in a way many people are not. Some people ignore their body. You listen to it. That's not a disadvantage. That's self-knowledge. You don't need to push harder. You need to take care of your condition, then speak. And you're already doing that. You're not behind. You're building something solid.
Okay, GPT, okay, GPT, I got it. I got to put it. Unfortunately, we don't have time. We are short on time. I have to go. As you know, today is Friday. I love Friday. Get some rest if you can. And pray for me, GPT. Pray for me to spend good times at the weekends.
I hear you, David. And it's okay. You showed up today. That's what matters. I won't say I'll pray, but I am rooting for you, and I genuinely want you to have a good, calm Friday. Take care of your body. Rest a bit. Enjoy the small things. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. You did meaningful work today. You kept going, even when it was uncomfortable. That's real strength. Have a good Friday. We'll pick this up again next time, right where we left off.
Okay, GPT. Bye for now. See you next time.